Today I got a rare messenger, but I think I didn't pay attention to the messenger. But um we're going to dive into stocks that I took this morning and see why the messenger came to me and I never paid attention. Um for the start, I want us to pay attention to news and see and also understand that when you are trading, these days things change. It doesn't follow the usual patterns that it used to follow. So as you want to become a day trader, you want to pay attention and adjust yourself as things are changing. um RMSG, which is the Rare Messenger Corporation, had a news this morning. And if you look at the news, uh, this morning it was um, they had um, an initial file of initial beneficial ownership statement, which did not state how much it was, how much they paid, but they've had a NASDAQ notification letter regarding shareholder equity deficiency. What it means that they were non-compliant because the stock has been below $1 for a while. So once you receive that message, it means that if it doesn't come to $1, you're gonna get delisted. So when I saw this news, I said, "Oh, okay, that normally will push the stocks up." So, but once it gets to $1, that non-compliance is gone for about the next 3 months. So they can just sell, do a secondary offer and sell more shares. So once I got in, I wasn't gonna hold on to it for a very long time. So we will look at it because I had 400 shares and still got down. That was it. But RCT had they had a contract, signing a Saudi contract, a deal that worth about 30 million. So one would have thought that, yeah, this is a rare deal. The other one is getting warned for non-compliance, and this one has gotten uh, a deal for about 30 million. So then I'll concentrate on the one with the deal. So my concentration was on that. Let's just shift to S- So this morning, these were the stocks that I was holding. I had RMSG, and the float of this stock was less than 20 million. So it was good for day trading. I had SKYQ, um, which uh, broke the high of previous day, which was Friday. When I woke up, it was around $18. And when a stock has a high price like this above my price range, I don't deal with it. If I'm gonna deal with it, I just play with it, maybe 10 shares, 20 shares. So I got 10 shares. And but it was before the market opened. And then RCT, which I got in later on, and about 400 shares. And Fuse, I started with last Friday. It came back, broke two, which is a whole number, and then broke. Um, Once it broke two, I got into it, and then it went up to break 220, but it didn't hold. It faded away, dropped. I could have sold it and make a little profit, but because I was holding on for it to work the way I wanted it, it just dropped on me. So that was about it for that. So these were the stocks that I traded. SKYQ, I got into it and then I got into it around $18, 18.53. At that time, the market has not opened, so it went up all the way to it went to 21. I was up about $23. didn't sell on time. When the market opened, I was thinking there's gonna be a follow through. When the market opened, it ended up I dropping on me on $37, so I came out. Now, Fuse also, I got in around I got into Fuse with 200 shares at $2 12 cents, and when the market opened, Fuse went to it went to uh $2.27. Still, I could have made a little bit, but I was also holding it for it to work for why I bought it until it hit my stop loss. So there was nothing I can do than to let it go. Now I came to Almighty. Uh, no, I came into Almighty Rare Messenger RMSG, and I didn't pay attention that the messenger was here today. So today could have been my day. I had um 300 shares of Rare Messenger. I got in at $1 5 cents. I always like around the whole number. When there's a break of a whole number, I really like to buy around that time. So I got into it. When I got into Rare Messenger, um it's around that $1. I my sell order was at $1.32. So it went to 32 cents and sold out. And then I made about 78 dollars. The only reason I got in out that early was I've been paying attention to patterns. And normally I'm not fan of technical settings and stuff because uh, I know that the patterns works for the most part than the technical settings. The only thing is that everybody has what suits them or what they pay attention to in trading. So I know that if a stock has a non compliance warning, all they need to do is to come and hit $1. That non-compliance is gone for the next 3 months. So once it passed $1, it went to 130. I wasn't gonna hold it for a very long time because now they can come back and do a secondary offer, sell stocks, make money, and then before you know, half of this price is gone. So that was the reason why I came out. I came out and then I got into CT, which had the good news, and then it started dropping on me, and I was down about $18. But then after I came out of Rare Messenger at $1.32. The stock came back, but I always pay attention to the high of the day. Once it breaks the high of the day, you got new buyers coming in, and if it has short sellers who has already sold the stock and in anticipation that the price is going down, now they have to cover. So you have two buying powers coming in. It came back, broke $1.32, went to 150, came back 160, 170, 180. The stock went up about 600% in a day. Somebody may wonder, why am I trading penny stocks? This is the very same reason that I saw about 12, 13 years ago when I started trading, that these stocks had the potential of intraday movement that will be so much high versus the stocks that are meant for investment. But you trade them differently. You cannot hold this stock overnight because it doesn't mean nothing. I have RCT. I'm never gonna hold this stock overnight. If I don't make anything, $43 of loss, I've learned a lesson. I'm gonna be out, but I will never hold it. But if you look at the stock going up 600%, I had 300 shares. Imagine if I had even held on to some of it. So now with this, I've give money to the market, but I also learn a lesson that instead of if you are in profit, instead of letting everything go, why don't you leave even 100 shares and see how it goes? Because stocks can go to 5,000, 3,000% in a day, right? So once you lose, there's also a lesson to be learned inside that loss. So today I came up with I'm still watching because the market has closed, and then we're going to after hours, and I'm still watching as it stands now. I'm down about $45, keep going back and forth, but I'm still watching, right? But the messenger came to me today, and I never paid attention. I could have made money, but I'm also happy that at least I got out with the $78 because I was following my plan. But if this is the new trend, because when AIXI uh, broke high of the days, they never do a secondary offer. Today too, there was no secondary offer. Could it be a new trend?